Hello and welcome back to my Minecraft with Friends series. You might be wondering, why do I have wool in my hand and why do I have all this? Why would I have all this? I don't build with this ugly stuff. Like, look at that texture. Let's see if I can, look at it. It's so ugly. But you might then be further questioning, why do I have all that and all that? Oh, nope, died. Nope. This is confusing. But anyway, there is a reason for me having all this wool, and as you can tell, I'm still in my lab. I've been doing lots of work. I've got a lot to show you guys that I've been doing, and this is the second time I've recorded this video, so yeah, I did a lot of non-repeatable things, but I'm just going to show you the best as possible. What I've been doing is this guy has been monumental in my plans for world domination and to enslave the entire testificate race. Basically, his first trade was wool trade. I thought, I'll make use of a little bit of that, you know. I mean, can't hurt. I'll just get a few extra emeralds to work with, because I was mainly using librarians, these guys, for paper trades. And then, like this guy, he doesn't even give a paper trade, so he was a lost cause. This guy, he soon got caught up in a stupid trade. I mean, this one, and I believe that's his last trade as well. And then this guy, he got here, which is really bad. I'm thinking that's his last trade too. So paper was just not working out for me. So I decided, I'll switch to wool, and so I'll do that. And I get some 3 emeralds. Ooh, didn't mean quite to do that. But then that goes out. So then I just go, I'll trade 1 emerald, and I'll keep doing that. And that worked for a long time, and like this was but then soon it gave me this one. I was like, yes, food. And then this one was really bad. I just had to use my chicken reserves. But then this one was decent, and then this one is amazing, because now I'm self-sufficient. I don't have to use any iron to get basically unlimited emeralds, because with this guy, his last trade is a 19 wheat. So what I do is I have some wheat farms over by spawn. I just do that. And what do you know? Look at that. The wheat, or the wool trade is open again. And so I can get as many diamond, or emeralds as I want. So emeralds are no longer a rare commodity because of this guy. And this guy must have had pockets the size of, I don't know. I don't even know how you have pockets that large. That is really weird looking. This guy right here. Well, this guy has been instrumental. This guy has been undermining it from the very beginning. This guy, if you remember, he was the first guy that we traded. We had the emerald 4. And he escaped back when I had the snow blocks. And I was like, okay, I'll just switch them all to this. And I thought he just wandered away and died. But eventually he went up there and was just chilling among the wiring. I caught him. I was like, okay, I'm going to make something up there. So eventually I'll use him. I was going to put it like a storage pit for my unused testificates. It sounds really bad. But he was up there, and then I transferred him up there to my village. I don't know if I've shared much of that. But he was up there, and I brought another guy up there that was pretty useless. And then they bred, and then made one guy. And then he disappeared, and I had no idea where he went. But then he showed up down here in one of these. I think it was in this one. And then a zombie came and was right next to him. And so it's like his ally came. And then he somehow got out of that one and then fell into this one. So he's like the escape artist of this blot. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of wool gathering. Just hours and hours of wool gathering. This is what I have left over from... I had 62 blocks of emeralds, and so that's almost 9 stacks of emeralds, which is just a ludicrous number. And I kind of went on a spending spree. All these blacksmiths have really nice deals, and I just sort of bought everything. Like this is all sort of the junk stuff that I bought. It's a lot of chain, which is cool. But over here is the real bulk of the things I bought, and I bought all this on camera, but my voice didn't record because I didn't have the setting on Fraps set. But yeah, that's always fun, having a 25-minute section of non-repeatable things. But yeah, okay. So I've been working a lot around this base, not just there. I've extended my wheat farm, or my reed farm. It is crazy long. But this was mainly for getting the pages for the librarian trade. And as you can see, I've got tons of sugarcane. I'll never need any more of that again. But this farm, when fully grown and you harvest it, it gets about 10 stacks of sugarcane. So I was going pretty heavy into the paper trade, and so that was why I did that. I need to fix that up sometime. But over here, I've got myself a little fishing area. Yeah, it's nice. You know, I like my fishing. But over here is a passive ink farm. So this is kind of interesting. I know from the last time I recorded this that's gonna do that. But how this guy works? Ooh, that's not good. Let's just toss some wool into there. How this guy works is, if you don't know how a squid spawns, they will spawn in any block of water. So what you can do is, the best way to get squids is to just make a really high column of water. And so that's what I did. I just jugged straight up till I hit the surface, and then I actually hit a surface pool of water, which made things easier. So squid will spawn in any of these water blocks. And the thing about squid mechanics is that they can only swim down. They can't swim back up. So once they've fallen, they'll keep sinking and sinking until they get to this level, where they fall down through here, and then these water pushes them to there. And because they sit there and they have no no water, they drown. Suffocate. Yeah, I guess that would be the term for it. And yeah, so it kills them, and it's quite efficient. As I guess you don't really need ink, but if anyone else on the server watching this needs ink, just hit me up. I got plenty of this junk. I was doing it for the written books because that's another good trade with the villagers. But since I've got Mr. Wool Dealer Kingpin, I really don't need to do that anymore. How did I get that? I don't know. But yeah. So this is more of the behind the scenes, my workshop area. To see the real progress, we have to come up here. Through here, you've probably seen all this. I don't remember if I've shown this before. I think I showed the very basic area up here, but I've been doing a ton of work. Let's see if we can get in here. And this is my shaft to the thing. And I was really inspired by just building with this theme of sort of like the slave labor rejects forming a city. And I've dug out this huge building. You sort of caught a glimpse of the prototype building, but all this was dug out by hand. No TNT because I don't have a farm for that. Well, I guess Klaus does, but I didn't feel like I'm bad with TNT. But yeah, okay, this is the prototype house. I built this on camera last time, and the audio is gone, so blah 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 blah. But yeah, I wanted a real sort of steampunky, metallic-y, kind of dystopian feel to the village, and this is sort of my prototype. I kind of like it. I really love the what are they called? Acacia? Yeah, acacia wood. This is my supply chest. I've got ridiculous amounts of supply, but that should be enough to build a bunch of buildings. But I built this guy as sort of a prototype. Pretty sure they view it as a home, although they haven't been going in there for some strange reason. But I quite like this building. I like how it looks. This was sort of meant to be like a copper roof, and then there's going to be pipes going everywhere, from everywhere, to everywhere. And then, yeah, I've got lots of buildings planned, and sort of multi-layered, just to give it some definition. And it's built over a ravine, sort of, you know, gonna fancy this place up, you know, build a big town hall, you know, the cool stuff. But I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. I wish you could do a more gradual slope with this, because I really like the hanging thing, but I don't want it to stick out like way into the street. And then, yeah, so I've been doing, and this guy, we might be wondering, why do I have a testificate face here? Well, this is sort of the passage of the unwanted or something. I don't know. I haven't named it. If you have a interesting, the Trail of Tears, we'll call it that after the American history, Native American tragedy thing. But it runs over here, and this is underneath my lab. And if I ever have test certificates I don't want, I just break one of these, they'll fall down, and they'll eventually wander their way into the city. And I might make some sort of one-way passageways where it's just like this, just to make sure they get there faster, because with this setup, they'll wander around. They'll be like, herpaderp, herpaderp, oh, herpaderp, oh, I can't get up there anymore. Oh, I might as well just go this way. So, still working on that, because I'm not getting to the point where I'm actually going to be releasing guys out into here, and this is just my, if you can't tell a theme, this is a chicken farm, this is a cow farm, I have a squid farm, and I had a reed farm. As you can see, I was very productive in making books and written books and paper, and yeah, and because I thought I needed to be, because I thought that was my only way to get emeralds. But no, wool is my answer to everything. Oh man, so this has been a lot of work, a lot of podcast listening, a lot of YouTube. I'm wondering if I have this set up right. I don't know if I can actually have the overhang, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll work out all the details, but I quite like the color scheme of this. I really love the cyan clay with that. It's just like, oh man. Might be my new favorite combo of blocks in this game. But, yeah. Just for giggles, I'll go and show you where I've been getting all this wool. But first I'm going to trade all my reserves to this guy just to see how much I get out of it. And you guys can see just how much this will get me with the stuff I have in my inventory. That's that. So, be right back. Okay, so the total emerald count for all of that is that, which is a sizable chunk of emeralds. I also ran out of wheat, but that's easily gotten. There's a huge farm at spawn, so let's total up how many blocks we get out of this, because I'm planning in the future to make all my beacons out of emeralds, because it's basically free. I'm not quite sure if it's easier to do this sort of farming villagers, or to get just iron from caving and strip mining, because on an average strip mine / cave run, I can get like 2 to 3 stacks of iron in half an hour. And then in that time, it takes, I can do about 2 runs of wool, which gets basically 16. So, I think the iron is a little bit more efficient, but I don't know. I probably should just do that, but it would be really cool to have a beacon made entirely out of emeralds, but I don't know. Oh, man. This thing. So much work and put into this little... Where are all these peoples? Let me see if I can... Trying to hear them. Really, dudes? It is such a pain in the butt when they get in here. Oh, oops. Hello? There are a lot of unlit caves nearby, which I ought to do something about, but blah. Who cares? I should. Yeah, really should. Wait. Oh, nope. Hi there. But yeah, I'm gonna go show you the Skittle farm. Wee. Okay, so I don't know if that worked, but we'll see. Yeah. So this is basically what I do for my runs for my wool. I kind of bred a lot of sheep. Yeah. Klaus had a few, maybe like 20 or 30, but I just went nuts with breeding, and now I just go, wee! There are enough of these guys in here that I can just go around constantly shearing. It's not quite as efficient as this first go. Like, it's just going to be like, I can just go around here and just blah, 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 blah. Oops. And just go crazy spamming, but it doesn't keep up with that rate, but like, it grows its wool back up fast enough for me to just keep walking around and shearing sheep, which is good, because I don't know if the server would be happy with me having even more sheep, and I don't know how that would affect all the grass growing, but I think it probably could support a few more, but I don't know. Right now there's sort of a excess of magenta. I don't know why. I'm guessing there was a lot of magenta to start with, and then magenta, red, and yellow are the biggest amounts of sheep, and so I just get massive amounts of that. If you could see in like the totals earlier in this video, I had several stacks of each of those. But anyway, I'm not gonna shear lots of sheep. I've already done this for hours and hours, and yeah, I'm kind of tired of it. But I just come here with 3 shears I bought from my Mr. Kingpin there, and I come here. Oh man, peace and quiet. That's the other thing. It's so loud. But and then every few runs I'll come over here and I'll just pick up all this wheat. That gets me like 4 or 5 stacks of wheat, and then I use that to refresh all the trades, and I win because I get. What are you doing outside of your cage? Anyway, I think that's going to be the end of today's episode. Sorry if it's a little bit short. I did have to record this a second time, so that is kind of frustrating, and I can't go on an emerald buying spree like I did last time, but I will be making use of that. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Just one more thing. I'd like to mention that any YouTuber, not just me, loves it when... I wonder what color are you? White. Okay. Any YouTuber really loves getting any feedback. A lot of the bigger channels, that have 100,000 subscribers, that may not be a stretch, but the people that are below that, they really enjoy getting comments, likes, things like that, because it actually shows people that people care about, like me. Whenever I get a like or a comment, it makes me happy, and I'm really interested because I know that you guys are actually interested in my videos, and yeah, keep that in mind. People on YouTube, like me, love comments and any type of feedback. Maybe not negative feedback, but you know what I mean. We love hearing from you guys, and so yeah, just gonna leave it there, because I'm not gonna please like this video because it's so awesome, because that's just stupid. And at my sort of level of YouTubering, I can't even speak anymore. YouTubering, sure, that's now a word. Likes don't really matter to me that much. I'm never gonna get ranked high in the search ranking anyway, but comments, definitely, most definitely. I love comments. Get ideas for things to do are just inspiring. Like, someone will say, oh, you could do that, and maybe if I don't even do that, I'll get an idea. Oh, yeah. So comment on your favorite YouTubers that you watch. I mean, not the big ones, because most likely they don't even read the comments, but if it's under 100,000 subscribers, comment on your favorite YouTubers, because they will read it and they will enjoy it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.